what do you say? What do you know? What's happening, guys? Elton here, aka Retro Old School. Look what I stumbled upon. It's a most valuable Pontiac 6000. I'm just kidding. They have like no value, these cars. But they were definitely one of the most successful cars built in the 1980s. And this actually looks to be, I would say, this is a first year, or come on, 83 or 82. I'm pretty sure this is an, okay, well this is anyway an 82 to 84, but I'm pretty sure it's an 84 because my uncle had an 84 Celebrity and it had that exact gray color. It was actually a pretty nice gray because it's kind of like, I don't know, it's not like a usual gray color. And interestingly enough, I remember when he had that car, I remember before he passed away, he told me actually that when he sold that car, it had no rust on it. It never rusted at all. And maybe it was some sort of a special order from GM, from the factory, some sort of a special rust proofing, I don't know. But clearly this one really doesn't have any miles on it because look at the trim is all there. It's intact. The chrome is good. It's not dented. It's not really scratched. Okay, the paint is original. It's not great, but again, it's not fucked up. Rims are original. The hubcaps are missing, which is very normal actually, because these cars, right, by the way, I'm here in the South Shore of Montreal. These cars, all these, I don't know what the body type you call these, the Cutlass Sierra, the Celebrity, the Buick Century, all the hubcaps would fall off of these cars like very easily. I don't know why that is. I guess it was maybe a flaw in those types of rims. And I had a friend who had an 87 6000 and he had to like periodically, or regularly I should say, just like give a tap on the hubcaps to make sure they were all still on there and that they weren't going to fall off, you know. Look, the guy shined up that fender there, or shined it up. I was going to say maybe repainted, but so it's neat because again, these cars were everywhere. They were a humongous sales success, so much so that here in Montreal alone, they were like for a few years the #1 car to steal. Believe it or not. And but how many remain? Again, this is the rust belt A, so you know they rusted terribly. And secondly, I mean, what are you going to do? You know, it was a cheap car. They were, you know, how long were they good for? You couldn't have these. They're a good car. Is the engine, the 2.8 liter 6-cylinder known as the Iron Duke, was a great motor, but for how long? 200,000 kilometers maybe? And that's kilometers. It's not miles. And the 4-cylinder, which what the 144 inline 4-cylinder, was not a good motor. They were noisy, and but wow, it's in great. You know, actually, there's no. I was gonna say, I think if there was a V6, there would have been a badge on it, but I would buy that in a heartbeat. Seriously, what does the interior look like? Wow, that is something else. I'm not gonna show the interior from that view, but because there's some papers in the seat, I don't want to show any like kind of like personal information or anything, but you know. Yeah, look at that. Interior is fantastic. Fantastic. No, there's no miles in that car. That car probably doesn't even have 100,000 miles on it. Probably an old man or woman who had it. And you know, the last time actually I saw one of these was I'm trying to think. Sorry about that, the battery died. Anyway, just want to finish by saying that the last time I saw one of these was in Montreal, in Verdun, about the same year, 84, 5, two-tone. Just great to see these cars, you know. Again, they're symbols of my youth, my good old days, you know, when I was a little kid in the 80s and of course into the 90s. Like I said, my friend who had an 87 and his was actually two-tone. So it's just really cool. Now, of course, if you find any of these types of cars, the ones that are really rare to find are the two-door ones. Even you're more likely to even find a wagon actually, because they made a lot of these cars as wagons as well, you know. That's really neat. Really happy to see that. Now, I spotted this from the bus, so it would be really neat if actually I wouldn't have to walk so far down there here on Taschereau Boulevard to find what the other thing I saw, which I think is much further away, unfortunately. It was a fucking it was a Plymouth Valeria or Dodge Aspen, late 70s. So anyway, thanks for watching. Smell you later. Hey there guys, well by now you just watched another video that I filmed of another Pontiac 6000 just like this, but this one also oddly enough is here in the South Shore of Montreal. We're in here in Saint-Hubert, and this one is about the same years, but this is an STE model, and I can tell by how it looks. It's got the extra lights there, turn signal lights or daytime running lights. There's also, I think, the wheels. Yeah, she's not in great shape though, eh? Yeah, she's not in great condition. But still, look at that nice touch with the rain guards, eh? Sunroof. Yeah, I bet you she's got quite a few miles though, eh? Seats are all worn out. You know, this was actually one of the most popular cars in the 80s you could buy back in the day. They were very popular cars. Yeah, she's seen better times. I don't think she's gonna be back on the road anytime soon, eh? Well, somebody loves that car though. It's still somebody loves this car. Got floor shifter, and you just don't see these anymore, let alone an STE. And I'm trying to figure out what STE stood for, and I can't remember. Well, anyway, just a little thing. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.